Judas and the Black Messiah? Awesome. Check out the review here. Next, offered a plea deal by the FBI, William O'Neill infiltrates the Inil chapter of the Black Panther Party to gather intelligence on Chairman Fred Hampton. Hey everybody, Mark Johnson here, founder and creative director of Abe Lib Studios, back again with another movie review. The movie I'll be reviewing today is Judas and the Black Messiah, a 2021 film release directed by Shaka King, written by Will Burson, Shaka King, and Kenneth Lucas. Just to kind of let you know, this film is based on a true story. And whenever someone says based on a true story, I always kind of understand or consider the fact that some of the storytelling may be done in a different way so that the story is more compelling. Our main character, or the character that we meet first, is William O'Neill. In this film is played by Lakeith Stanfield. And so his con is that he's using a FBI badge to, in a sense, reprimand a vehicle or steal a vehicle. So he's in a pool hall and he's telling everyone to put their stuff on the table. So he's looking for the keys. And so as he's kind of doing this, the people that are being stuck up or conned are asking him all these questions, and he can't necessarily answer them straight, or he doesn't have a good answer, and his story starts to crumble. By the time his story is completely crumbled, he's out the door in the vehicle, but the people that were in the pool hall are after him, and he takes a little bit of a beating. But by the time he's down the road, and in a sense scot-free, he's pulled over by the police. And so then we see him in his cell, nose bleeding, just kind of beat up, and he just kind of looks very beaten down. In walks Roy Mitchell. Roy Mitchell is played by Jesse Plemons, and Roy Mitchell happens to be an FBI agent. And all the questions that he asks him, I think the most telling question that he asks them is why he used a badge to hold these people up. He states to them that the sight of a badge kind of comes with unwritten power. That is, if you don't do what the person holding the badge says, there's definitely going to come a beat down by an army that's behind them, whether it's the police, whether it's the Air Force, the Army, Marines, whatever. You show a badge, you're expecting to get that beat down. So that kind of is a telling part of his psychology, as he states that, and that's the way he was using the badge to steal this vehicle. Again, I think that answer is very telling in the sense for Roy Mitchell, because he's looking for someone who believes that kind of stuff, that believes that the badge is going to come down and squash them. He already has William O'Neill in a corner, in the sense that he has him for the stolen vehicle, which he could put him away for a good amount of time, especially at that time. In a sense, I think he sees that he has someone that he can use, because at a certain point, J. Edgar Hoover, which is played by Martin Sheen, tells the FBI that they're looking to infiltrate the Black Panther Party and more, in a sense, take down its leaders. They've taken down a few people like Huey Newton and other members of the Black Panther Party, whether it's a setup where there was actual crimes or whatever. And so they're looking to also down Fred Hampton. And Fred Hampton in this movie is played by Daniel Kaluuya. And in this sense, he feels that he could use William O'Neill as that person to infiltrate the Black Panther Party. And he does, with the leverage of, if you don't do what I need you to do, you're going to go to prison for the stolen vehicle, plus all the other things that they, in a sense, put against him. And so that's kind of where we start the film. A person who wants to save themselves or save their own ass versus a group of people who are trying to save their communities, because that's kind of what they explain the Black Panther Party was created for. Why the FBI wants Fred Hampton is the fact that he is a good communicator, and in the sense that he has also been able to bring together groups that normally don't come together to work together for the better of everyone. And so that's kind of what the magic potion or the magic ticket that Fred Hampton has. He has that ability to just be able to persuade people to work together for the better interest, even though they may not see things eye to eye. And so, throughout the film, we are posed with this idea of the person, Will O'Neill, being caught in the middle of being the FBI snitch or informer, Black Panther Party, which is trying to better things for their community and their people. Throughout the film, there's this tension. We see William O'Neill become enthralled with both people. He's enthralled with Roy Mitchell because, in a sense, he looks at him as kind of a mentor, kind of someone to look up to, who, you know, he wants the lifestyle that Roy has. While on the other end, he's being motivated and inspired by Fred Hampton to do things that are going to help better the community and the people that look like him. You know, and throughout the film, he's gradually rising level until at a certain point he gets to become, I believe it's defense minister within the party, and so he's actually doing things to help them be defended within their community and also within their office space. So in the end, I feel the things that were definitely pluses for this film were the story, the way they told the story. Obviously the story is based on a true story, but the way they told the story was in a dynamic way. There were actually the performances, let's just say that, the performances from Daniel Kaluuya, who played Fred Hampton, definitely Lakeith Stanfield, who played William O'Neill, and I think even on a lower key but really icy cold, Jesse Plemons, who plays Roy Mitchell. I mean, he's just like, I don't know, he's very chilling. He's real cold as ice, and I think he really added to the idea that, or the feeling that, if William O'Neill didn't do what he asked, you know, he was going to get his ass. You know what I'm saying? So I think if that was a lesser actor or someone who wasn't, you know, able to emote those kind of the feelings within the viewers, I think that would, you know, that portion of the film might have been less tense filled. You know, I definitely recommend it. I'll say that right out. I would definitely recommend it. So for this film, Judas and the Black Messiah, I'm giving it a strong 4. Outside of that, I would say that the film is 2 hours and 6 minutes long, but I don't feel that that is a situation that would be a deterrent. I think, you know, I think it gives or allows time for the story to develop, you know, or to give added information or context to what's going on, or what's going on at that time in America, to better help the viewer understand. And so that has been my review for Judas and the Black Messiah, directed by Shaka King, written by Will Burson, Shaka King, and Kenneth Lucas. If you like this review, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing on the channel, make sure to subscribe. And if you have any comments, questions, or maybe a film that you think that I should review on this channel, make sure to leave that all in the comment box below. And then lastly, make sure to ring that bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming reviews or added content. So again, this has been my review for Judas and the Black Messiah, a 2021 film release. And like we always do this time, have a blessed day. I will see you on the flip side. Let's go.